Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 3. We are playing as France, and I mean, things are a little bit boring here. We're holding the line in Romania, and basically parrying anything that the Germans want to throw at us. Now, this is weird. Usually they only attack... Oh, look, it's Major General Yodel. Usually they only really attack when we just load up a new game. I suppose I did just tank the organization of 2 of the 3 units here. They still have next to no chance. Our aircraft are actually doing fairly well here, so we will have them on yet another small air intercept mission, just to sort of parry these cheap shots that they're sending our way. And once this combat is over, which should be fairly quick unless they're actually willing to commit a ton of German men and manpower to this combat, we'll cancel the air patrol again. Okay, so that's the electronic computing machine. That's fine, and we've already reassigned it over to supply production, so I'm a-okay with not continuing that anymore. And that's agriculture, which means more manpower for us, which I am a-okay with. I will never turn that down. It's July of 1942, so we can't really afford to start working on 1943 techs yet. Fighters are doing just fine. Bombers we've kind of let fall to the wayside. Let's do the light... No. I can't justify this. I really can't. It makes our fighters and our other light aircraft better at bombing targets on the ground. And that's not what you build them for. So, sorry, it's just not going to happen. What we do probably need to do is some of these. Our fighters are doing okay, but not spectacular. Their organization, honestly, is not their problem. What we probably need is a bit of... where is it at? No, we don't need strategic bombers or transports, morale, or anything like that. There we go. We need this. We need better organization for our tactical bombers. Kind of. It just seems so weak. It just seems rather pointless, honestly. Okay, let's just continue doing the industry stuff. Okay. Doing okay over there. Energy is doing okay. We're doing fine on materials. I guess, yeah, I just said that we'd nix the computing machines, but we might as well get really good at researching things, I suppose. Alright. Done and done. It's been decided. Are you done yet? No. You are not either. Okay. Almost. And this unit is just starting. So yeah, we're just going to let the situation in Romania continue to unfold as it wills. This actually isn't looking too good because we did tank their organization. I think it looks worse than it actually is, though. And holy cow, they demolished us yet again. Separate him out. And yeah, that actually resulted in that interceptor dying, unfortunately. We do have more multi-role fighters in production. I don't think we will be looking to replace our interceptors. We have seen how poorly they perform against even superior, even an inferior force of German fighters. Our interceptors are just not doing very well. Meanwhile, in Jena, this province right here, we have quite the stacking penalty, because Romania has just basically moved every single unit under the sun into this province. We will retreat that unit behind the river, and this unit as well. We will leave this British infantry unit with no support divisions on the front line to help reinforce the Romanians. In the meantime, every unit is fighting at 20% worse efficiency because of the sheer amount of units in this province. Great. Good job, Romania. Way to sabotage your own defense. Are they attacking from this crappy province over here? That's a good question. Craiovia? They are. They are. So we can help out quite a bit by doing a little counterattack. And we'll counterattack from over here too with the tank. And they've broken off their attack of Jena. And we will now break off our counterattack. And they've re-attacked in Jena. So as soon as we are able, we will re-counterattack. We'll probably just force them completely out of Croatia. It's probably just the best way to go about doing it. This 20% stacking penalty is rather unfortunate. Well, there's Faaborg one again, and there's another 5,000 dead Hungarian troops, I guess. Alright. Whatever works. You're now skill 4, you're now skill 2, and you're now skill 2. So yeah, our generals gained a decent amount of experience just for that little combat there. And we can do the counterattack again, and we might as well. There's really nothing preventing us from doing so. There's the big ol' strong counterattack. The Germans have actually stacked a lot of units in this province. And we've repulsed them from Jena, which is always good. Now, if we do end up taking this province, I really don't think that we can keep it. I know I've said that again and again. They're attacking us in Jena with 1 division. And because of the stacking penalty, he's actually doing a good job. Romania. Alright. I'm gonna let you deal with it, Romania. I'm just gonna let you deal with it. See if I care. See if I care. They had a lot of units in this province. We are winning this battle, but it is rather expensive, and we can't follow it up. And we wouldn't want to, really, with more than like 1 division, because the infrastructure in this province will probably never, ever get fixed. And yeah, they're going to immediately counterattack us. We'll be able to put up a good fight here, especially once our tank unit gets into the front lines. Faaborg's doing just fine. We've cancelled your air intercept, which is good. Yep. All is good in the world. Low Countries, still good. Romania still sort of exists. Most of their country's gone, but hey, what can you do? We're being attacked here. It's bad. We outnumber them, but Romania just dumped their entire army on us, so we are now all fighting with a stacking penalty, which sucks. So we're going to retreat to Caracal again. And now the Germans have it. And have attacked us in Slatina now because they control all 3 provinces. Wonderful. It's funny how quickly things crumble, isn't it? Oh my goodness gracious. Big fight. Oh, I forgot. This is the one where they just dumped all of their HQ divisions onto the province. They're attacking from Petesti, so we can do a little counterattack up here. It's fine. How slowly are you actually moving to get out of this province? 2 whole days, my goodness gracious. Meh. Not the best counterattack in the world. But now they have a stacking penalty too. Really just taking the brunt of this attack off of our defenders. We're going to... Oh my goodness gracious. Get to the front! You can't get to the front because the combat width is so low. Well, let's break off this attack. We were taking about equal casualties, which is fine. We're going to throw the British divisions in, regardless of the stacking penalty, because we're going to be forced out of here with a couple of our units soon. In the hopes that we can actually get units to the front line. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. What's this? Hey! More multi-rolls. Alright. Now we can begin upgrading you to mechanized. And actually, that's something we should take a look at. This one, the morale, which is the organization regen. That should be something we're actually researching, I think. The fact that we haven't yet, it kind of frightens me. Even with 25% stacking penalty because of the sheer amount of HQs that are in this province. Blows my mind. Okay, we're not going to reinforce here. We're going to pull back and we're going to move these troops over here. And Romania, get your darn core HQs out. Get them out. I don't want them here anymore. Okay, it looks like we are actually being bombed. So we're going to pull our multi-rolls off of ground attack and put them on air superiority. So they'll just fly around and shoot anything they see. Yeah, that's fine. And you're going to go on to ground attack. Yep, good. Good stuff. And we apparently don't have very much fuel down here, which sort of sucks. Being attacked in Bralia and Targoveste. Here's Targoveste. Where is Bralia? All the way up here. This one. We should probably reinforce. Oh my goodness! Negative 45% stacking penalty. What are you guys doing? Okay, well, let's move these units up. Move our reserves in. Radar efficiency has gone up, which is always nice. Let's just pop that out of the way. I mean, they're going to need to stop. Oh my goodness, they have so many units in reserve. So much nonsense going on. Now they're attacking in Karakal. Well, I definitely think I spoke too soon when I said that we're going to be A-okay. Hey, another British armored division. Attached to the 2nd Brit Corps. Where's our transport? It's always nice when Great Britain decides that we can use their troops better than they can. Well, I mean, it's sort of true. We're actually using the troops. Okay, yeah, you guys were a little bit weak because of the counterattack that we pulled, and also you're now sort of on the edge of a salient, so you should probably start to pull back here. I do sort of want to hold this province, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. In fact, I'm going to have you immediately retreat. And yeah, you guys are going to chill there. Yeah, I think you guys are all going to pull back. They just attacked us with 110,000 troops in that one province. Craziness. Insanity. Nonsense. The entirety of the German army. Crazy stuff. Whoa, you guys are really weak. Pull back. And you are going to be pushed back here eventually, so you might as well be pushed back right now. We can sort of hold this this little bulge for a little bit of time here. Okay, we need to leave the damaged units here, move the rest of them in semi-defensible positions along the river. Even more production because we've finished another multi-role fighter. Wonderful. We will use that to further upgrade our armored cores. Alright, and that's all the upgrading we can possibly do. We are up to 300 manpower, although that will probably go down as we continue to lose land to the Germans. You're looking a little bit worse for wear. This is still just plains. Basically, the only real defensive province we have here is Bucharest until we get actually behind the river. Speaking of, let's do just a little attack here. See if we can push our way across this river. Maybe try to blunt their offensive a little bit here. Once again, they can't get supplies really through that province, so they're going to have a tough time resupplying their troops. And we are doing logistical bombings. I'm not entirely certain it's doing much of anything. In fact, yeah, let's change your orders to... How good are you at soft attack? You're fairly good at soft attack. Let's just do you as ground attack. Wherever you see a target, just shoot at it. And we have a significant amount of troops here. We're going to suffer fairly significant stacking penalties if we leave all these men in this province. So we're going to retreat these ones, have them act as reserves. We can cycle them in and out of combat as need be. This little attack is going fairly well, and we can... Well, we could if you guys actually had organization, but you don't, so I guess we'll just let you chill there for a bit. We've won the Battle of Jena. I took that province back. We've been attacked in Girgu. They're going for a surround here. Well, this was our reserve spot. They can only attack us from this province. But we're once again getting a stacking penalty because Romania doesn't know how to move its core HQ out of the way. So we're almost... I mean, we're forced to do a counterattack here. POSD, we've been attacked in. They can attack us from 3 provinces, and I'm sure they will be. Alright, they broke off that attack, so we'll break off our attack. Buy time. And Caliphate 2, which is this little province. And they're attacking it from Karakal, which is this province. Sort of expected that, honestly. Well, we're not doing too hot, once again, because of the stacking penalty here in Caliphate. And we can't do anything about it, because it's our troops that are directly on the front line, and a bunch of very weak Romanian troops in the rear. So yeah, not too sure what we can actually do about this. This is craziness. This is absolutely crazy. Look at the sheer amount of troops that Germany has committed to this fight. Oh my goodness. We're defending very well. They're not attacking very well because they have a negative 67% stacking penalty. We will take this fight. We will take that fight. Jena, you are not going to succeed without the supporting attack from the troops already across the river. I'm sorry. You're only attacking 1 German infantry division, but it's just not going to happen, and I'm not willing to waste the manpower. I think we need to accept that we have basically been pushed across the river here unless you can counterattack, and you are nowhere near good enough to do any sort of counterattacking here. So yeah, I think a general fallback is... Well, not from this province yet. They're just so handicapped because the Romanian troops just want to follow me around. We don't want to be surrounded here. We need to do a counterattack up this way. Okay, they've broken off their attack in Girgu. We can do a little bit of damage here. Please continue attacking me here. We might lose this province, but Jesus, we will do such damage. Negative 70% stacking penalty. I will take that all day long. All day long. Please keep attacking me there. Please do. Please do. Okay, yeah. Now all of a sudden we have 106 production available to us. So we need to decide what to build next. We do still have almost 300 manpower, but I don't think that further army expansion is really in the cards. We really can't support it. We're going to be using a significant amount of manpower to reinforce our losses down here. Hey, look, more unsupported infantry. Well, get on the ships. Going to the front. Go, go. I mean, we can start building forts over here. As crazy as that sounds. Or down here. This might not actually be crazy, because we don't have too many troops to commit down here. Let's start. 2 levels of fort in each province. That will bring this one up to 7, this one up to 7, This one up to 5, and this one up to 5 as well. I don't think they'll be able to penetrate forts in the mountains and hills and urban areas at level 7 and 5. It might just be a little bit too expensive even for the Germans. Our counterattack is going fairly well here, but it is a little bit vulnerable to a counterattack of its own. But the longer we can let these units reorganize, the better, I think. We actually need to get you up here, and we'll pull you back here. HQs have no place on the front lines. They just take up valuable space. And yeah, we'll do a little reshuffle here. These are our reserve troops that we can move in and out of this combat as need be, but oh boy, I'm loving this. We do have an envelopment penalty. The defender damage bonus is based on these dice rolls, basically. It's really, there's nothing we can do about it. We may I mean, once again, we might actually lose this province, but it is just so good to see this absolutely pitiful fight that the Germans decided to take. Now, once their units get depleted and the stacking penalty goes away, we'll start to probably actually suffer casualties here. But okay, yeah, you need to break off that attack. It's a fairly even fight, but it wasn't really worth it. You're an HQ unit. Get off the front line. Basically push back to the Bulgarian border now. A better organization. Wonderful. Can't really justify that. Mechanized and motorized morale is nice. Superior firepower lets us build even bigger divisions, which is good but also bad. Attack movement is probably nice. This is probably something we should aim towards. Yeah. Actually, no. This one. Yeah. Okay. Looks like our tank division has been reduced to the point where it's no longer an effective fighting force, so... Oh boy, these ones aren't doing too hot, are they? And the Brits give us divisions without artillery. Well, send in the Marines, I suppose. The tank division will retreat back here. They are making progress. We are doing so much damage to them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but for every unit that needs to stop fighting in this combat, their stacking penalty reduces even further. Yeah, you really don't regain organization that quickly, do you? Plus 0.7 per hour. It's really not that impressive. Hey, our upgrade need is basically down to nil, which is good. We're fighting with a fairly full-strength army now. And yeah, they are starting to win more and more as the sheer force of numbers weighs down on us. I suppose we could just throw more units in there, but really what would that accomplish? We could do a little pinning attack from this province. Might not be the worst idea in the world, just to take some of these units out of that combat. Maybe reduce the combat width a little bit. Now 15, they're still attacking from... What's this one? I don't even want to try to pronounce that. No, none of those units are actually in that combat anymore. So it's just this one, and that's combat width 15. How does that make any sense? I don't know. Let's get the tank division in there. It's not doing fantastic in terms of strength. Might not get there in time. You can hold out for a little bit. You can do a little attack from Bucharest itself. Those numbers look much better in my opinion. I don't like the fact that we need to attack into them in order to achieve these numbers. Okay, yeah, we're basically out of troops at this point. We need to send in everybody. Get to the front! Get to the front! It is a little bit frustrating when you lose a battle just because someone didn't get to the front in time. I will admit. It is a little bit frustrating. What, really? Again? Really? Again? Germany? You're just a troll. You're just a troll. Nobody likes a troll, Germany. No, okay. Well, we killed 14,000 and lost about 10,000. Unfortunate, but yeah, let's stop that. Leave these troops here. Leave the completely depleted. Move the completely depleted ones back a little bit. We'll move both of you to both of you into this province. Get there as soon as possible, please. And the transports, I guess, we'll take this unit and use it to clean up that little stupid paradrop. And let's break off our counterattacks. Let our units regain their organization a little bit. And prepare for this nonsense to happen again, yeah. Yeah, they can attack us from 3 sides. There's really no way we're gonna hold in this province. Okay, I'm gonna say pull back here. I know that province is also under assault. You should be able to get there fairly quickly. Not too quickly. Really? All of these units here are HQs. Oh, this is not good. I just retreated these units into a province that I probably won't control when they get there. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, what happened? What changed? They withdrew? No, we still got pushed back. We need to counterattack. Prevent them from moving into that province. Combat medicine is always welcome. Always. What else do we do? It's almost 1943. I suppose we can start on this 1944 tech. That'd be good. And yeah, this is a stupid, expensive counterattack just to buy these units time to retreat. If the Germans get into this province before our units do, our units will get overrun and destroyed. Just wiped off the map. Really bad. Don't want it to happen. Can't afford to attack there any longer. Good. Thank you. Very good. Boy, this is stupidly static, isn't it? Just attacking us with 1 division here. I mean, okay. We still have a stacking penalty because the sheer amount of HQ divisions in this province. And now we're being attacked in Kalrasi, which is the province where we did that silly little counterattack from, to try to save the units we retreated out of here. If we lose this province, really our position in Bucharest becomes rather untenable, doesn't it? How hard are they attacking here? Not too hard. If only we didn't have a stacking penalty with 4 divisions in this province, we'd be doing just fine. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Okay, it looks like we might be able to hold out here in this province. We got a Bulgarian unit to the front line, and who has lack of... Oh, our units do, yeah. Being attacked up here in Topolog across the river. Sort of expecting this to happen. That river crossing penalty is going to be huge for us. Absolutely huge. We can defend behind the river easily. Problem is, Bucharest is not behind the river. Well, I guess I shouldn't say easy. Every time I've said something's going to be simple, it's turned out to be the exact opposite. So, remind me to never use the word easy ever again. Vidin. Vidin is also behind the river. However, we only have 3 units there. They have significantly more. Okay. Well, let's move one of you over there. And you are technically not in combat yet. We'll shuffle everyone down in this general direction. Let's see how that goes. Oh, they pulled it off. Okay. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Never mind. A little bit of an overreaction on my part, I guess. Still worried about this province. Do we have anybody else we can throw in? We can pull someone from over here. But if we lose these provinces, Bucharest is equally untenable. I'd really prefer if you just won. Can you just win? I think you can. Yeah, you'll just win. Everything will be fine and dandy in the world. And we'll return to digging in our newfound provinces and making nice with our friends, the Romanian HQ divisions. Yay, new friends. They don't stop. They don't stop. I mean, okay, they're trying to push us back behind the river, and I acknowledge that. I'm okay with this. Like, I don't like it, but I get where they're coming from. They're trying to push us back behind the river. I get it. Now, they can only attack us from 2 provinces here. Let's do a little swapperoo. None of you are really good to throw back in there yet. Ooh. Oh, another headquarters. Good, I love headquarters. Okay, let's attach you to the Expeditionary Army. Oh, nope, that's this unit. Why do we still have this unit again? Oh, just for you. You're not even in range. Let's delete you and just attach you directly to the Paris HQ. Then you can actually get the bonuses from being in range. We're going to attach you to the West Lancashire area. And I guess how about we move everybody here down to Marseille, and we can use the British Marines with our transports to take Corsica back for the 3rd bloody time. Alright, so are we going to lose this or not? Easy answer would be yes. Less easy answer would be maybe not. We're defending fairly well. We do have Bulgarian and Romanian troops in here, which means that their organization just gets shot right away, and they're basically relying on French reinforcements. They have an excellent general. We've got an okay general. And our units are already damaged. Yeah, remember when I said for you to get in that combat? I was lying to you. We're going to retreat this armored unit so it has a chance to reorganize. And we're going to retreat this infantry unit so it has a chance to dig in this province. And yeah, there we go. I guess that was all the frontline units we had. So we immediately lost the fight even though our units still had organization. Because I'm a doofus and didn't check that first. Wonderful. Good news. You're now a full mechanized unit. Reattach you to the 1st Armored Corps. You're doing well, and you're doing well. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. We've been pushed back to the river here. I honestly don't know what river this is, and I feel really badly about it. We're hoping to hold on by our fingernails. Just the absolute skin of our fingernails. Now, we are already building forts. I don't know what else to build with all of my production. We actually aren't losing manpower at the rate I thought we'd be losing manpower. So we might actually be able to get away with building more tanks. I think tanks are the future of France. Could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong about that, but I think tanks are the future of France. I think that we're not going to add tank destroyers to them anymore. We're going to do medium armor, mechanized, and we're going to do the self-propelled artillery unit. Just make you stupid strong at attacking other infantry. And we're going to build you, as reserves just to save on industrial capacity. And we're going to do another full parallel run of them. Alright, but I'm going to take a break here. Thank you much for joining me again. It is now August of 1942, so we've made it so far along. When will you attack? Attack, Soviets! You're our only hope. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you much. Bye-bye.